Janet, what have you done? I heard the news about my granddaughter. What on earth happened? What did you do to Leah this time around?
Hi, Gloria. Yeah, she had a bad allergic reaction after eating something.
How could you let this happen? I heard it was eggs. Why would you give her something she's allergic to?
Gloria, I didn't give her eggs on purpose. She got into the kitchen and found them herself.
Can you hear yourself? What a lame excuse. Where were you when she snuck into the kitchen?
I was doing the laundry. I didn't expect her to find the eggs. I thought I had hidden them well.
Well, you clearly didn't. A responsible mother's eyes should be everywhere, Janet. You can't just let your guard down.
Gloria, mothers are not perfect. We can't be everywhere at once. I didn't expect her to go into the kitchen. I thought she was playing in her room.
Mothers are perfect, Janet. They don't make mistakes. You're failing in your responsibilities.
No one is perfect, Gloria, and accidents happen. I would never intentionally put our daughter in harm's way.
You're being careless with the well-being of your children. As much as I don't want to say this, but you need to hear it. You're a bad mother.
Gloria, that's quite harsh. I'm doing my best. And speaking of mistakes, let's not forget when Mike broke his arm when he was 4. Where were you then?
I was sleeping. How could I monitor him when I was sleeping?
Exactly. So, does that mean that you're an imperfect mother too?
Don't deviate from the discussion, Janet. What's important is my granddaughter. How is she now? Answer me, Janet. You're being disrespectful. I need to know about our granddaughter's condition. Janet, if something happens to my granddaughter, you'll have me to contend with. Pray that she gets better. Are you ignoring me? Janet!
Gloria, I won't let your words distract me. I'm focusing on my daughter's well-being right now.
You're being stubborn and disrespectful. You better hope nothing happens to my granddaughter.
Gloria, I'm not here to argue. I'll update you when I have more information about Leia.
You better. And remember, a responsible mother doesn't let her guard down.
I'm doing my best, Gloria. Goodbye for now.
Mom, we need to talk.
About what, Mike?
I saw the messages you sent to Janet. You can't keep calling her names.
Well, if she acted responsibly, I wouldn't have to say anything. I warned you before you married her, didn't I?
Mom, blaming Janet won't help. We're dealing with our daughter's allergy right now.
I knew this would happen. I told you she wouldn't make a great wife.
Mom, please, we don't need this right now. We need support.
She's being disrespectful, not responding to my messages.
Mom, she's exhausted. She hasn't slept in days. We're dealing with a sick child.
That's no excuse. She needs to learn her responsibilities.
Mom, she's doing her best. Can we focus on our daughter right now?
How is the child?
She's recovering.
Can I talk to her?
Mom, she's sleeping. We can't disturb her.
Well, you can wake her up for a minute. I need to be sure she's really fine.
Mom, that's not necessary. Let her rest.
I need to hear her voice. Wake her up.
Mom, no, it's not happening.
You're trying to keep my grandchild away from me. I knew it. You and Janet are trying to destroy the relationship I have with her.
Mom, that's not true. We're dealing with a health issue, and you're making it about yourself.
I have a right to talk to my grandchild. She is my blood.
Mom, it's not about rights right now. It's about what's best for her.
I can't believe you're doing this to me.
Mom, this is not about you. It's about our daughter's health. Can we please focus on that?
You've changed, Mike. Ever since you married Janet, you've forgotten where you came from.
Mom, this is not the time for this. We need each other right now.
I won't forget this, Mike. You're letting her control you.
Mom, stop making everything about Janet. Our child is sick, and that's what matters.
I'd never thought you'd choose her over your own mother.
Mom, it's not about choosing. It's about priorities. Right now, our priority is our daughter.
Well, I hope she makes you happy, because you're losing your family.
Mom, please, let's talk when things have settled down. I need to focus on my family now.
Fine. Go be with your precious family. I hope they're worth it. Hi, Mike. Is the baby awake?
Hey, Mom, it's only been 30 minutes since we last talked. She's still sleeping.
I know she's awake. Janet is telling you to not let her talk to me, isn't she?
Mom, that's not true. She needs her rest.
You've changed, Mike. Ever since you married Janet, everything's different. I warned you she'd make your life miserable.
You really need to stop accusing me.
What? Janet? Is that you? Why are you with Mike's phone?
I can't stand your accusations. Leave us alone.
Geez, this little girl has some guts. I wish I stopped that wedding.
Focus on your life, Gloria. Leave me, my husband, and our daughter alone.
If I do that, they'll be dead because of your negligence.
I know my child better than you do. I don't need your advice.
I've warned you about her allergy to eggs, but you never listen. You think you're the perfect, experienced mother.
I don't need your warnings. I know how to take care of my child.
I'm coming down to the hospital.
You're not needed here. We've got it covered.
I'm coming whether you like it or not. You can't keep me away from my family.
We don't need your interference.
I'll be there soon. You can't stop me from caring about my own flesh and blood.
We'll manage without you.
I just want to make sure my granddaughter is okay.
She's in good hands.
Your hands, you mean?
Yes, my hands. I'm her mother.
Sometimes mothers make mistakes.
I'm not perfect, but I love my child.
Love won't protect her from everything.
We're doing our best.
Your best isn't enough. I'm on my way.
We really don't need you here right now. Why did you behave that way at the hospital?
I did what I thought was best for my grandchild.
It was wrong to wake a sleeping child who is still recovering.
It was necessary. I needed to know if she was okay.
You didn't have to cause a scene.
Whether I caused a scene or not, it's a good thing I was there to put everyone in order. Why were you pressing your phone when you should be taking care of your sick grandchild? You were being careless. A mother's priority is her child, not her phone.
I work online. That's why I was using my phone.
Watching YouTube videos is not working. Don't lie to me, Janet.
It's part of my work requirements.
Liar. I'm done tolerating your behavior.
Then leave me and my children alone.
I won't leave. I need to protect them because it's clear you can't.
I don't need your protection. Mind your business.
I'm planning on moving in to stay with you and take care of my grandchildren.
You're not needed or welcome.
I don't care. I have a right to be there for my family.
Mind your business, Gloria.
It is my business. I won't let you ruin their lives.
I can take care of my own family.
Clearly, you can't.
Leave us alone.
I won't. Not when I see you're not doing what's best for them.
You're being overbearing.
I'm being a responsible grandmother.
I don't need your help.
You need all the help you can get.
I said leave.
I won't, Janet. I'm staying put.
You're not welcome here.
It doesn't matter. I'm doing this for the sake of my grandchildren.
I'll handle my family my way.
Your way is not working.
Mind your business and stay away.
I'm their grandmother, and I won't abandon them.
You're not wanted here.
It doesn't matter. I'm coming to stay and take care of them.
I'm ending this chat.
Fine.
Mom, Janet told me you've been causing trouble. Can you just stop making everything about you?
Mike, if you think clearly, you'll see Janet is not good for you.
We're fine without your inheritance. We've faced enough trouble.
I'm not even sure she's medically fit to give birth to healthy babies.
That's enough, Mom. You're our biggest problem right now.
Ever since you married her, you stopped respecting me as your mother.
You brought this upon yourself, Mom. If you can't respect Janet, I won't respect you.
I plan on moving in to help take care of the child.
We don't need you. We'll hire a nanny.
A nanny? Do you know the dangers of nannies?
We can't do this alone. We need help.
The kids need a proper mother. Not just any woman like that thing called Janet.
Thanks for your concern, Mom, but we've got it covered.
I won't stand by and watch you ruin your life.
We don't need you standing by. Just stay away.
I'm your mother. I have a right to be there for my family.
You lost that right when you disrespected Janet.
I won't let her take you away from me.
You're pushing us away with your actions.
I only want what's best for you.
What's best for us is for you to respect our decisions.
I can't let Janet destroy our family.
You're doing a good job of that yourself.
You're blinded by her. She's manipulating you.
No, Mom, you're the one causing problems.
You'll thank me one day when you see the truth.
I won't, Mom. Stop this.
I'm moving in, and you can't stop me.
Yes, I can. You're not needed.
I'll take care of the child better than any nanny.
We don't want your version of taking care. We've got a plan.
A nanny can't replace a mother's love.
Janet is the mother, Mom. Accept it.
You'll regret this, Mike.
I won't, Mom. I need you to stop this and let us be.
I'll be there whether you like it or not.
No, Mom, we're done. I'll let you know if we need anything. Goodbye.
Mike, you and Janet have done badly not telling me the child got discharged. I went to the hospital with flowers, and they said you guys left.
Mom, don't bother. We're fine. We chose to spend time together as a family.
I am family too, Mike. I want to see the children.
It's not possible. We're on a mini vacation.
What? A vacation? You shouldn't be on a vacation after your child just left the hospital. I am sure Janet is behind this. That woman doesn't have a brain. Janet is probably wasting all your money over there.
Live your life, Mom. Let us live ours.
What about the child's birthday? Any plans?
We're not doing a big celebration, just family.
I'm family. I should be there.
You're not invited, Mom.
That's unfair, Mike.
It's not unfair when we consider what you did the last time. You invited your friends, changed the decorations, and made the party about you. That was so wrong.
Stop bringing the past into this. When will you be back from the vacation?
In a week.
Mike, make sure the kids are well taken care of. You know how they are with Janet.
Mom, we're fine. I got it under control.
Just a reminder, Mike, make sure Janet is not neglecting them.
She is not. If you put up with this, I will stop responding to your messages.
Remember the last time you tried it? I landed in the hospital. I'm sure you don't want to lose me.
I'm really starting to think you feigned whatever happened to you then. The only reason I'm enduring your attitude is because I don't want a repeat of what happened the last time.
You're making a mistake, Mike. I know what's best for the family.
But Mom, you're pushing me to the wall. I hope you stop soon.
You should listen to your mother.
We'll be fine, Mom. I know what's best for my family.
Don't forget my advice, Mike. Always keep your eyes on Janet. I don't trust that woman.
I'm done with this conversation, Mom. Talk later.
Mike, you won't believe what just happened.
What's going on, Janet?
While you were at work, your mom broke into our house.
What? Why would she do that?
She tried to steal our baby, Mike.
What? That's crazy.
I was in the bathroom when it happened. I heard the baby crying. She entered our bedroom and tried to run away with the baby.
What on earth would she want with our baby?
I have no idea, Mike. I rushed to the bedroom and found her with our child.
Is the baby okay?
Yes, I grabbed the baby from her and I pushed her to the ground.
Where are you now? Is everything okay?
I'm with my sister. I don't know where your mom went after I pushed her down.
Have you called the police?
Yes, I've already informed the police about the break-in.
What was she thinking, trying to take our baby?
I wish I knew, Mike. It was terrifying.
I can't believe Mom would do something like this.
It's unbelievable. I never thought she would go this far.
I'm sorry you had to go through this, Janet. I should have never left you alone.
It's not your fault, Mike. I never expected this from your mom.
We need to figure out where she is and what she was thinking.
I hope the police can find her soon. I'm scared, Mike.
I'll come back right away. We'll get through this together.
Please be quick, Mike. I don't want to stay here alone.
I'll rush back, Janet. Stay with your sister, and I'll be there soon.
Thanks, Mike. I just want this nightmare to be over.
Why did you break into my house, Mom? What's wrong with you?
I was there to see my grandchild, Mike. I could have taken her with me, and we would have spent a few days together. Janet can't keep me away from her.
Breaking in is not the way to go about it, Mom. You can't just do whatever you want.
I'm sorry for what I did, but I have a right to see my grandchild.
You've crossed a line, Mom. You need to stay away from my family.
Don't forget, Mike, I'm your mother. Janet is just a wife.
Stop referring to Janet as just a wife, Mom. She's my wife, and I won't tolerate this.
I raised you, Mike. I have a right to be a part of your family. I just wanted to see my grandchild. I miss her.
You can't just barge into our lives whenever you want. This has to stop.
I'm sorry, Mike. I just got emotional.
Apologies won't fix this. You need to stay away. You're lucky we decided to drop the case. The police would have taken you away. Next time, you won't be so lucky.
You'd really do that to your own mother? I just want to be a part of your lives.
Breaking in isn't the way. If you want to be involved, it has to be on our terms.
You can't cut me off like this, Mike.
You've left me no choice, Mom. I won't let you jeopardize my family.
I miss you, Mike. I miss how things used to be.
Things have changed, Mom. You need to respect that.
Janet is changing you. She's taking you away from your own mother.
This has nothing to do with Janet. It's about your actions.
I just want to be a family again.
Breaking in doesn't bring us together, Mom. It only pushes us further apart.
I didn't mean for it to happen this way.
It doesn't matter now. You need to stay away from us.
I won't give up on my family, Mike.
You need to give us space. I'm serious about pressing charges if you don't stop.
You wouldn't do that to your own mother.
I will if it's the only way to protect my family. This has to end.
Fine, Mike. If that's how you want it, goodbye. I hope you'll come to your senses someday. Janet, where are you?
We're at home.
Stop lying. I'm in your sitting room with a cake and flowers for the child. Besides, I accidentally broke your TV.
What are you on about? We moved, Gloria. We're living somewhere else now.
What? Why didn't you inform me?
Inform you? That's simply a recipe for disaster. You weren't willing to change and things would only get worse. So, we simply acted fast.
You're a bad daughter-in-law.
How did you get into the house?
With some tools. No one was answering.
Well, you are in big trouble, Gloria. We sold the apartment to a lawyer friend. You broke into someone else's house. You're going to be sued for trespassing. I just got a call from the neighbors and they have called the police.
What? OMG, I can hear sirens outside. Please, Janet, intervene. Call the neighbors and explain.
No, Gloria.
Janet, please. Call Mike. He can do something.
I told him already. He wants you to learn the hard way.
If you don't do something, I could end up in jail.
Maybe that will teach you to respect boundaries.
I just wanted to fix your family.
We didn't need fixing. I'm sure the cops should be close to you now. Have a great time in jail. And, oh no, we know you feigned your illness the last time Mike tried to cut you off. We won't fall for your little tricks this time around. Goodbye, Gloria.
Janet, please. Janet, respond. Don't make me hate you. Janet!
Ever since Gloria got arrested for trespassing, she stopped bothering me and my family. She was arrested and we didn't bother to check up or try to bail her until after a week. She was also asked to pay for the door she damaged. We also got a restraining order against her. I believe her experience with the police and the embarrassment she felt taught her some lessons. Away from her nagging and domineering attitude, life became more pleasant for me and my family. Mike has also stopped communicating with her, and we are a happy family away from an annoying mother-in-law. Frank? Where are you and your mom? I can't spot you anywhere.
Huh?
I just came out of the bathroom and you're not where I left you. Did you go into a store or something?
Well, we're not in a shop right now. We did step into one briefly, and I treated myself to some new sneakers and a stylish belt, but we've left the store since. I did use your credit card for the purchase though. It cost a bit, but I figured it's not a big deal. You'll settle it eventually, and that's what credit cards are for, right?
I can't believe you used my credit card again without my permission. I will just let this slide because I don't want to ruin our vacation. I won't next time. Anyway, where are you two now? We don't want to miss our tour. We don't have time for a game of hide and seek right now.
We've already moved on.
What? You've left? What do you mean by that?
I mean exactly what I've said. We've left and joined the tour on our own. We arrived at the location early, and the tour guide decided to start early, allowing us more time to explore.
But what about me?
What do you mean, what about you?
What am I supposed to do now? You both just left without me.
Well, that's not my fault. You took an awfully long time in the bathroom. Not everyone can adhere to your schedule. To be honest, we didn't want to miss out on the tour because you were taking so long. It seemed like you were having some stomach issues, which might have limited how far you could walk without needing the restroom. I'd have had to stay with you, given that I'm your husband, and miss out on this amazing historical experience. Is that fair to me?
When have I ever prevented you from doing something just because I couldn't do it? If you wanted to explore, I would have found something to occupy myself with. I don't need constant supervision just because I might have an upset stomach. It doesn't mean I would stop you from enjoying yourself.
Well, great. It means that Mom and I can do our own thing for the rest of this trip, and you can focus on what you need to do with your stomach issue. We don't want to miss out on the fun activities we had in mind, like kayaking on the local river.
Me having fun separately while you enjoy a tour is one thing, but completely abandoning me for the entire trip is a different story. How can you be so selfish and inconsiderate? I didn't choose to have an upset stomach. And as my husband, I expected some empathy and support from you to make the best of the situation. We could go back to the hotel and have a relaxing day together.
Why should it be my responsibility to take care of you when you're sick? I'm not the one who's sick, so I shouldn't have to sacrifice my fun time just because you are. I want to make the most of this trip and have fun. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I can't just abandon my mom. That would be impolite.
Are you seriously telling me this? I can't believe you. You're actually going to leave me in a foreign country while you and your mom go off doing who knows what. Don't you care about my well-being at all?
Well, now that you've asked, no, not really.
What?
I've been wanting to say something for a while now, actually. I haven't been happy in our relationship. I often feel like you're consistently bringing me down. I want to be married to someone who nags me instead of allowing me to be myself. My mom shares this sentiment. She believes you're rather dull, and I deserve a more fun spouse. You see, I'm planning to explore various sites and attractions in this foreign country, some of which you might not be interested in. I won't let you dictate what I can or cannot do anymore. It's as simple as that.
I see. But if you've been feeling this way, why haven't you talked to me about it? We could have discussed our issues and worked through them together. How about you meet me after the tour and we can have a proper conversation? We can address our concerns and find a solution together. That's what married couples should do when facing problems. Communicate and work things out.
How clingy can you be? Well, I'm not interested in that. I made my mind up some time ago. I know I don't want to stay in this relationship and I want a divorce.
Divorce? Is that really what you want? You don't even want to attempt to work things out together?
It would just be a waste of my time.
Wow, thanks. What happened to in sickness and in health? Do those vows mean nothing to you?
Well, they're just words. They don't hold any meaning for me.
Great. Thanks for letting me know. Why did you even bring me on this trip if you felt so strongly about leaving me?
Well, let's face it, you earn a good income. I couldn't have afforded a 2-week trip to Europe for me and my mom on my own. Your financial support was exactly what I needed. Now that we're here, I can do as I please.
You're despicable. You brought me along just to use my money? If that's the way you want to act, then fine. Just return my card and backpack. Afterward, we can both move on and have nothing to do with each other ever again.
No, I don't think so.
What?
I won't be giving you your backpack.
You can't just leave me in a foreign country and take my purse. It has my passport and all my money in it.
Oh, what do you think I wanted? I'm not gonna use my own money when I can use yours.
What are you on about?
Well, considering all the issues you've caused me with your unenthusiastic attitude, I thought I'd use your money to fund the remainder of my trip and enjoy the fun I deserve. I also want to treat my mom a bit, so I'll use your money for that as well. She's in a nice place. She deserves it.
You can't do that.
Actually, I can. And I did. Consider it compensation for all the trips I missed out on because you thought they were too unsafe or too expensive. I believe I deserve some enjoyment. And you can foot the bill as a way to make up for the trouble you've put me through.
If anyone should be offering an apology here, it's you. You've treated me horribly, and I haven't done anything to deserve it. I can't wait to get home and put some distance between us.
Well, it seems you won't be getting home anytime soon. I've got your passport with me, so you're kinda stuck here. Honestly, it's a relief not having to deal with you anymore. So it's a win for me. Anyway, I'm going now. I have a lot to do with my day, like indulging in the things I've always wanted. I have no intention of spending the day texting you. Who knows, I might even meet a nice girl to hang out with. There's one who's been quite friendly on this tour. Maybe I'll see where it leads.
Are you really telling me that you're planning to be unfaithful? Do you not realize the potential risks involved? You don't even know that woman. She could have ulterior motives.
Well, I hope so. It's been a while since I've had some fun.
You know what? Whatever. I don't care what you do. I'm done with you and your disgusting behavior.
Yeah, whatever. Good luck getting back home.
Don't worry about me. I'll be just fine. It's you who should be concerned with your recklessness. I won't be surprised if you end up being taken advantage of.
As if that would ever happen. I'm much smarter than you. I was so confident in my plan that I didn't even bring my own money or cards because I knew I could rely on yours. That's how brilliant I am.
You didn't bring any of your own money or cards?
Nope. What would I need them for when I have yours?
Well, you just gave me an idea for something. Thank you for that.
Huh?
It's nothing. You've just added some sunshine to my day. Now, if you don't mind, I have an important call to make.
Whatever, just leave me be. See ya.
Oh, Kim. Frank and I are having the most delightful time on our vacation. You're missing out on so much. LOL. I mean, my son and I are truly enjoying ourselves. If you're interested, you'll have to cover your expenses.
I've managed to secure enough to move out, thanks to that.
Huh? I'm a bit confused. Frank informed me that he has all your money and cards. So how do you plan to move out without the funds or your passport to return home? Do you really think I'm gullible enough to fall for your bluff?
Yes, I really do think so.
What? How dare you?
I've managed to return home. I contacted the American Embassy and explained the situation. Fortunately, they arranged an emergency passport and put me on the next available flight a couple of days ago. Once back, I started packing up my belongings from the house. I won't stay with someone who callously takes my things and abandons me in a foreign country. What? But that's not... That's exactly what happened, and you know it. You're practically gloating about me being left in such a situation. But I wouldn't be celebrating if I were you.
What do you mean? Why not?
Well, did you know that most banks encourage you to report stolen or lost cards to prevent unauthorized use? They can even offer a bit of financial assistance if you're in a foreign country to avoid leaving you stranded. Banks can do quite a lot these days. It's remarkable, isn't it?
Wait. Kim? What have you done?
Oh, not much. I've simply followed the bank's advice, which includes canceling all my cards and getting new ones sent to me here at home.
But that means the cards Frank has are...
Completely useless. Yes.
Oh no. But we've been using them for everything. When did you contact the bank?
Only on the very first day you and your son left me behind.
So, for the past few days, we haven't been covering our expenses?
I suppose not. You might have some angry people on your hands.
Please, you have to assist us.
No way. After what you did to me, this is the least you deserve.
I'll inform Frank about all of this.
Good. I hope you do. He deserves to understand the predicament he's gotten himself into.
Fine, I'll inform him. Then you'll see.
We'll see about that.
Kim, my mom just told me what you've done. Why would you do that?
Why? Maybe because the man who was supposed to love me chose to abandon me in a foreign country, stealing all my money and my only means of returning home. Reporting it to my bank was the least I could do. That's why I've also decided to sell all your belongings to recover the money you have already spent on my cards. Honestly, I thought it was a rather clever idea. I've already nearly recovered the expenses from the trip.
But that's all my stuff, including my consoles, clothes, and everything.
Yep, and let's not forget the headphones and games too. It's all up for sale.
I can't believe you've gone this far. This has to be illegal. It's my property, so you can't just sell it.
Well, technically, since I bought most of this stuff for you, I have legal ownership of it. LOL.
But that's not fair. Please stop messing with my belongings.
Oh, and I've also listed the house for sale.
What? That can't be possible or legal, can it?
Well, considering the mortgage is in my name, not yours, it's entirely legal. I have the right to sell the house, and I'll receive all the proceeds from the sale, while you won't get a penny.
That can't be right. I'm your husband. I should get a share from the house sale.
Actually, you're not my husband anymore.
What? Don't be absurd. I'm still your husband.
Actually, no, you're not. Not anymore. I initiated the divorce process right after I returned from Europe, just as you wished. It was quite straightforward, especially after I shared with my lawyers what you put me through during our trip. They were more than willing to assist me in winning my case and ending our marriage.
Hold on. Lawyers?
Yes. When I disclosed how you treated me and took my money and passport, they immediately took action to start the divorce proceedings. I don't believe they wanted to see me married to you any more than I did. I've given the divorce papers to your brother, along with the remaining items from the house. Well, the ones I didn't purchase. As it turns out, there were only 2 boxes full. The rest of the things were things you had acquired from me. My lawyers will be in touch with you shortly regarding compensation. Judging by their discussions, it seems you'll be paying a substantial amount in compensation.
What? Oh, hold on a second. Let's not rush into this. We can discuss this. Perhaps we don't need to go through with the divorce. We can find a way to address our issues. Can we please talk about it?
No, I don't think so.
Why not?
I provided you with multiple opportunities to talk to me and to attempt to resolve our problems while we were abroad. Instead, you chose to steal my belongings and abandon me. Thankfully, I managed to reach the embassy and they helped me return home. Now that I'm back, all I want is to remove you from my life once and for all. I don't need someone so self-centered, awful, and utterly despicable in my life.
But what about the house?
What about it? Considering the house was in my name, I thought I'd sell it and move to a better place.
What about me?
That's your concern now. I no longer have to be your caretaker. I can finally live my life freely and on my own terms without having to support you. Anyway, my lawyers have advised me not to communicate with you any further. If you have anything to convey, please go through them. Goodbye.
No, wait!
The divorce proceedings ended smoothly due to the substantial evidence I had, including the texts Frank sent me during our trip. He was also ordered to pay substantial compensation for the way he treated me. When Frank and his mom returned to the United States, the authorities were already informed about the theft and fraud they had attempted against me. Both Frank and Natalie were apprehended, but I decided not to press charges. However, I did request a restraining order against both of them, which the court promptly granted. Since then, I've sold my former house and found a new home that better suits my preferences. I've also begun casually dating someone. While it's not yet serious, dating him is enjoyable, and we're having a great time together. Hopefully, this time I won't end up in a foreign country without funds if I continue seeing him. Regarding Natalie and Frank, both of them are marked as scammers by the police, and the banks kept a vigilant watch on their activities, flagging certain transactions until they could verify the payment method. Frank had to move back in with his mom as he couldn't afford a new apartment. I don't feel remorse for my actions, as I believe they both got what they deserved for their treatment of me. However, I wish it hadn't come to this, but some individuals need to learn life lessons the hard way, and Frank is certainly one of those people.